Well, now it's 2023, but it's January 1st, and we're gonna go around the farm and we're gonna check out all the hours and all the equipment and the pickup, and then we're gonna see how much hours we put on it and compare it to the previous years. Now, I've been doing this for quite a while, so I figured I better not let the tradition end. I did it 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 6 years now. Holy cow. 6 years, wow. Yeah, but I guess a few things I'm going to say here is um, we'll be at I'll be at the National Farm Machinery Show this year in February, so I'll be walking around that show. Probably be there. I'll be there for sure Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. Um, we might make it down Wednesday afternoon, but I wouldn't count on it, I guess. Me and a couple of college buddies are going, and some other people, but yeah, we're gonna go down to Louisville to the farm show. I've always wanted to go to that farm show, so that'd be interesting. So I said, screw it, let's go every single day. I guess we're gonna leave here Wednesday morning, and should be in Louisville by the afternoon. But yeah, that'd be interesting going down to Kentucky. That's only 6 weeks away now, so yeah. Another thing, I'll probably show you the new bean head we got, and while we're back in the back shed there. So, yeah, I think we'll get some of this close equipment in the front shed done first. I'll hop up to the TMR tractor, the pickup, and the skid loaders. But, yep, let's get started. So the 1845C that needs a new seat. Tack is at 1771. Well, we got the dirty old Cummins here. Check the miles on this. And that's at 277,555. I don't even remember what I had last year, but that's what dirty old farm truck got on her. Run to the next one. Well, we got the skid loader and the truck done. Might as well do the TMR machine. So we usually plant with this tractor, but yeah, we're not going to be planting with it anymore. And you know, the birds, they like to find it. So there's that. I gotta find this plate here. Took that out to go with the old planter, but so this tack says 1416, and then obviously you add that for the total hours on this machine, but that's what the tack says. So yeah, let's go to the SR200 next. Might as well. Well, so here we are at the SR200 here, and it currently has a blown hose right here. I don't know if you can see that. And the heat don't work. And door seal's bad. What's the other thing wrong with it? I don't know. There's a third thing wrong with it too. I can't remember what it is. But so oh, it has a short in it somewhere. So like, let's see. If I turn one of these switches on, it'll turn the fan on, and then it'll keep the headlights on. But the battery's keys off, basically. Short or bad ground or something. I haven't even looked into it yet. But we're at 5529 right there on the old hours. Well, here we are in the shed full of fun here. So, I guess we'll talk about the planter. This will be the last time you see the planter. We did get a different planter. I don't know when it's going to show up. It was supposed to be here already, but then the weather turned bad. So, yeah. Last time you'll see the 6-row. This 6-row. So, yeah, not much to say about that. But you'll never see that one again. I guess we can start back here with the combine. We can hit this bean head while we're back here too. Well, I hope it's not too dark back here, but so here's our 213 oat head. That's what we call it. And we're still planning on using this for oats at least. We don't have a header cart for this one, but I don't think we're gonna do much oats at all this coming year, like 30 acres maybe. It'd be the least amount of oats in a long time. But we did get a late model, hopefully it's not too dark, 918F flax bean head here. So obviously if you can put two pieces together, we are going to be growing beans next year for the first time, I think. So we're going to be putting the old 918 on here, fully fingered here. Now it was on a 6620. So I believe I got to unbolt the flighting to open this feeder house area up more. Might even have to take, no, them stay. The stripper plate. So, yeah, we do got to get shafts adapted to the tape chain on this combine. And then, yeah, but we got to get a header cart sometime. This year will be fine because the beans will just be at the home farm, so we just literally hook it on, back out, go combine it, and park it back in here. But it's not an early one because the early one's got the tin sides, these got the polys. Pretty clean head. Literally, haven't even ran it yet, just picked it up, set it on the floor here, and here it is. But I got 3 heads for this thing. But yeah, I guess we'll hop in the combine here. Dark in here. But, see, we got 5865 engine, which is insane for a combine. And 3823 separator, but yeah. I want to get this combine looked through like in the next month or two, but if I remember right, I gotta get both horizontal augers in new. Can't remember the condition of the vertical, but yeah, I gotta get through and look through. And then the corn head, the stock rolls are absolutely junk, so we're gonna need all new stock rolls on this thing too. Going with the Calmer BT choppers, but I don't know, I've talked to some people that had them. They say they work good, but they don't work long. I don't know if that's true. Or you get the deer chopping rolls, and they're like $2,000 cheaper for the John Deere ones. And they're still chopping rolls, so I don't know. We got to figure that out here real quick, but yeah. I guess we'll hop into the 4450. This is turning into a lot of talking here. Maybe some people like it, maybe some don't. But here's the 1985 4450. Yeah, we don't use this tractor as much as we used to, honestly, ever since we got that one, but it's still enough. Plenty dark here. Alright, got the flashlight on, but my lens is cracked on my phone. And I'm waiting for the new models of phones to come out before I buy a different one. So we just deal with it. But TAC is reading 7827 here, which is 17,000. So there's that. But if you can't hardly read, take these things off. And then when you're done, just pop it back in. That way you can wipe the dirt off easier. But I guess we're going over to the 4960 next. It's like a maze through here, but yeah. This wagon, I don't know what we're going to do with this, if we're going to get rid of it or keep it, or what the deal is. It's so small. But yeah, here's 4960. If anybody knows anybody that does tractor detailing, like paint correction and ceramic coat, that'd be sweet. Oh, I remember putting the Raven rate controller in here, and then we actually never put any anhydrous on this fall. I forgot all about that. But we'll turn the key on here. Alright, we're at 8,251.7 hours here. So, I think we got this tractor at 74 or 73, so we've almost put 1,000 hours on it already. Wow, but it's a big horse, so that's to be expected here. All tucked away. I guess we'll try to squeeze through here. Go to the 82-4440 with a freshly recorded radiator in there. So this fall I spread manure, and we knew it was leaking, so we just add water, you know. Well, it was cold, and next thing you know I had no heat because it leaked all the water out and we had no water in it. So yeah, we got her fixed after everything was hauled. $20.76 right there. 4440. Good old machine. Got the tire chains on. It's winter time, but yeah. Guess we'll go to these two. Then I think that's everything. I'd have to sit back and think about it. But 30-20. Looking better than last year's video. I got the emblem back on the hood this year. Got a new seat on it. Painted the muffler with some muffler paint. Actually, I did all of them, if you couldn't tell. They look way better. But I'll hop up on here real quick. We're at 26.83 on the tack. Basically, grinds feed all winter. Then in the summer, it runs TMR mixer and grinds feed. Rake a little bit of hay here and there. Pull maybe some hay wagons around. But just a little chore tractor. Then we'll go to the new planting tractor. 4450. Tire chains on there. Now, got the snowblower on it. I actually never used it, which is good. But they were talking like a foot of snow and then 50-mile-an-hour wind. Well, we got 2 inches of snow and 50-mile-an-hour wind. So there's that. $25.07. So 12.5 hours. The original engine. It did have the transmission torque part this year. I think it was the input planetaries, just the grenaded. So all the clutch packs were alright, but I can't remember exactly what it was now, but one of the planetaries grenaded, like badly. But there it is. Be back on the manure spreader pretty quick. But I guess I'll add everything up here. Well, since it's 2023 here, laptop this year instead of a piece of paper. So I got everything written down and added up. Now, if I was a real professional YouTuber, I would just do the screen record stuff, but whatever. I'm not a professional here. But, so we got last year's hours here, and then the ones I wrote down this year. And then here's the totals this year compared to the last 5 years. So 30-20, we put 160 hours on this year, which is a decent amount more than last year, but as you can see, like 19 and 20, we put more on it. So that's average. 1980, 4440, that's the one that's on a TMR mixture. 281, which is insane because that's the exact same as last year. Like, that's talk about using your tractor pretty consistent. And then you can see the previous years here, but they've all been in except for this 310 year, they've been 260 to 280 every single year since 17. 82 4440, which is the one with that blade there. That one was surprising. Only used that 206 hours this year. Last year was 296 and then 326. So yeah, we did get a wider disc mower, but that would not save 90 hours of time, not even close. Yeah, I'm trying to think. We used it for about everything we have in the past. We even did some round baling with it. Like, come on, that kind of surprised me there. That's probably my big surprise here. Like, we only use that 206 hours, which is good, honestly, because the least amount of hours put on, the better. But I guess we'll move to the 83 4450, which is this rig right here. 290, 7 hours less than last year. And then these years are a lot higher because that's before we got the 4960. So basically, when we got the 4960, the 50s both lost hours, which makes sense, but it's still 290. 85 4450, the one way up there. 213, that's the least we ever put on it since I recorded. The top was 260, or 360, sorry. And now we're back to 213, but that used to be our main workhorse. Tillage, and now it hardly does any. So I guess another reason these two tractors maybe don't have as many hours on is we used to haul a lot of our hay with bale carriers with the tractor, but now even if it's this field right here, let's say planted in hay, we're still going to use a pickup truck to haul the hay because it's so much faster. We don't use the tractors hardly anymore to haul round bales. And we made like 1,000 round bales this year, so yeah, which is way more than ever before for us. But 4960, second year I've recorded this, we're at 343, about 20 more than last year, which is all right, I guess. But 1845C, 210, 2 more hours than last year. The top was 321 back in 18, but that's when we never had the SR200, so that was the big skid loader then. Speaking of that, here's the SR200, 307, a little bit less than last year, which is good in my books. Yeah, the truck we actually put less miles on. We only put 12,115 on. Last year was 800 more or something like that. The combine, this one surprised me a lot. This is the first year, I guess second year now, where we tracked how many hours. 175 hours on the combine this year. So if we do double that, which we're going to have more acres to combine next year because we're having less hay, combine's easily going to reach 6,000 hours next year. So that's fantastic. But if you add all the hours up, excluding the miles, we did operate machinery less this year than last year, which is perfect. Like I said, the least amount you got to operate them, the better, especially at $4 diesel. So last year we put 2230 hours. This year we added 2185 hours on everything combined. But yeah, so there's that. Yeah, so that's basically everything for the year. It's kind of nice out today. I probably could rock just a sweatshirt. I think it's like 35 out. But for January 1st, that's insane. There's not a speck of wind at all today, which is nice for a change. But yeah, like I said, I'll be at the farm show in February, whenever the planter shows up, which I have no idea when. It could be months from now. I'll show that. Anybody have one of these 3-point sprayers? Plumb like a saddle tank. I guess it's not really a saddle tank, but those are on the side, but like One that where the front weights are, let's say you take the suitcase weights off and literally bolt the tank where your weights go, and like plumb the 2 tanks into one. That'd be, I think that'd speed our spraying up a lot, because I'd say we're spraying as much as we're actually filling. So that really sucks. Like, it wouldn't take that much more to mix another 300 gallons on the front plus the 300 gallons here, and 600, and then you could actually go spray 40 to 50 acres instead of getting like, I think it's like 24 acres, 23. You can get done with this. So yeah, it sucks, but that's a 60-foot Demco. But yeah, we can't really do trailed sprayers around here because you get on the side hills with the curves, your trails, tires are going to be doing more damage than good. So it has to be tractor, self-propelled. But I don't know. I think I want to do something more about that than Dad does. But literally, when you take half the day, you're filling, not spraying. It's like, yeah, pretty much. But yep, I got plenty of stuff to get ready for spraying. It's insane. But yeah, I need to make a list before I forget everything I need to do. But excited for the new planter this spring. Speed up planting a lot because, yeah, it takes too long. It takes way too long. I guess another thing that'd be cool, like, I guess I'm probably out of luck for 2023, but 2024 would be cool to like run my own farm ground. Like, I don't want to, I'm sure my dad would, but I don't want to like take any of his ground so I could run it for myself. I want to find something, I don't know, something for myself, I guess, to play around with, get started. So if anybody has tips on how to do that, I guess that'd be cool. Here in Northeast Iowa, but yeah, even if I could find like a 20 or something, that'd be kind of cool to run, play around with. Everybody got to start somewhere. So, like I said, I don't want to change hands with my dad, because at the end of the day, that doesn't really gain anything, right? So, I don't know, but it'd be freaking awesome